Yeah, I think, and this is a great question. It's complex, and you have me thinking about 20 years of being in the business, the ups and the downs. And when I'm building out a marketing campaign, it's important that I understand how marketing can work across all of the functions in service of the business. So it's no longer we're using a brand to go to market, but we are working across the business. And here's how the brand and our activation can support the business. It's a very nuanced approach now. And I think when you do that, when you're going in to communicate results, your CMO is now armed because you've thought about how your marketing campaign touches above the line.
The first step in any communication is who are you talking to? What are their desires? What are their objectives, right? And then how do you translate those objectives to broader enterprise objectives, and then create a framework where activities have contributions from all those different parts, right? Feeling of camaraderie across the organization so that everyone is cheering everyone on, and that. So then going back to your second point around taking input from like an external agency, you'd have to take that and then input it through this framework that you would create. And it's different for every business. So you have to take that, pass it through this like filter, if you will, and then communicate it into your organization so that you have both visibility.
Well, there's the equation for trust, and I think vulnerability and transparency are like super important. So I think having that is really critical in terms of building that relationship, to know that we have a vision for a partnership. We're just as committed to you are as this. We're coming to you, telling you this isn't working. Here's how we need to kind of change that. It's really about a moment being able to have hard conversations, radical candor, crucial conversations. I think being able to have that tension, iron sharpens iron, where you feel comfortable pushing back on the client or challenging them to think differently. That's where I think I've seen it work well. Not I'm a service vendor. No, I'm a partner, and I don't think this is going to work. I want this to be a good use of all of our time.
Absolutely. I love that point. And you're absolutely right. You have to go through a little bit of conflict. If you can do that, get through that conflict in a way that is leads to a positive outcome, that is the best builder for trust.